Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Ready to Love Season 8, but really 9. If you know, you know. This is the finale. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Before we do, shout out to me getting over 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to y'all for subscribing, okay? Let's keep this party going. This still is a growing channel. Be clear. So I need y'all help. Can't do it without y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Be sure to watch the video all the way through. If you enjoy, check out my other content. And let's get into it. So, everyone meets for the usual finale brunch. Y'all know we do this every season. When it's the finale, they got a brunch. So, everyone seems undecided. And I see no couples here. Q is still concerned about Janelle's age, even though she's been 41 going on 42 this entire time. Aries is concerned about Phil's stability and security. Marie still has two connections. Who would have thunk it? Um, y'all let me know in the comment section who y'all thought would have ended up together versus what we actually got. Okay. So Janelle, because now we meeting the fellas gotta meet the ladies' family members. So Janelle got, you guessed it, her cousin up there, her male cousin, because all we meeting is cousins. It's like cousins only cousins allowed. So Quentin was sharing that he wants 3 children, and Janelle was like, hard pass, not gonna happen. She like, I'm willing to give him a solid and give him 1.5 children and maybe a dog, but that's about it. Cuz also was like, well, hold up, you want 3 little people running around? Cause that's a lot of children. That's a lot of people in the house. Like y'all can't just get up and go with 3 kids. Clearly, they are not a match. Okay. So we see Kat. She's introducing. Take a wild guess. Just her cousin. Her cousin is meeting Marie. Kat was telling her cousin in a previous relationship she played stepmama, and cousin was like, we not doing kids. Like, what is this? Like, what is this about? No. I said, now, what? The children is innocent. And I don't see nothing wrong if she don't have kids and she don't want to be with somebody that don't have them. I'm okay with that. But the older you get, the options get far and few. Now, Kat says she does not mind playing stepmama because, truth be told, she really don't want to have children anyway, in my opinion. So Marie comes and he mentions the dual citizenship to Sierra Leone. Y'all know he want to move to Africa, but cousin wasn't having it. She like, I don't know what she's talking about, but no. Marie says that he'll have his son full time when he turns 12. I say, let's see when the boy actually turns 12, okay? Let's see if he's still singing that same tune. Now, Marie says that he and his ex co-parent well together. They do everything for their son together. Doctor's appointments, birthday parties, school events, you name it. So cousin was like, okay, so it's like y'all are together. Like y'all a family. Y'all a couple. And Maria was like, no, hold tight. We just do things together for our child. Now, see, people aren't used to seeing a healthy co parenting dynamic, so this seems abnormal. But Maria said they've been broken up for 7 years. Now, I talked about this on the Ready to Love panel. If you miss it, check out the replay. It's on my live and in my community tab. Me and Miss Kira Speaks were on the panel today discussing the episode. It was a good time, so check it out. I thought Marie said he had like a 7-year-old, but Kat said his son was 10. But then he said before that him and the baby mama broke up when the child was not even like 1 yet. It's a whole lot going on. How old is the child? When does he turn 12? So after I sat there and was wondering what the math was, what's going on with the math, cousin told Marie to stand up. She was like, look, our whole family tall. Shout out to Team Tall, because y'all know I'm a part of the Team Tall crew over here on this side. Okay. So she was like, listen, how you going to handle being around, all these Amazons? And Mario was like, he handled it well. But after he left, Cousin wasn't feeling it, okay? She didn't make it easy on him at all. First her friend, then her cousin, okay? These men is not having it easy over there with Cat. So Aries, finally, we get a breath of fresh air and we meet somebody other than a cousin. We met her mama and her sister. Pretty ladies, but mama is gorgeous, okay? So Phil gets there. Philip sits down and immediately they ask him how he feels about decision making. Phil said he would, run everything by her and discuss it with her like I thought he should. I didn't see nothing wrong with the answer. But Aries said that was a bad answer in her confessional. And I knew where that she was going with this. They want a man that leads. I get it. So Phil says, because mom was asking him about his religious beliefs, and she was like, "Do you believe in God?" He said he does, but he also follows Buddhism. But he's open to other religions, and he said he even prayed on their first date. And mama was like, "Oh, good, you can pray right now, cause we like a man that leads." I said, "Ooh, child." So Phil he ended up. First of all, let me slide back a bit because when it came to the leading thing, the reason why I didn't see anything wrong with what he said is because even though a man can be the leader and the head of household, he should not be a dictator. It still is a partnership, so he still should be discussing things with his wife. What did Fantasia say? The man is the head and the woman's the neck, and the neck controls the head. Okay, so you need that support. You're supposed to be working together. Like, you can make the decision on what you think is best for the family, but you shouldn't be making no decision without discussing it with me if I'm your wife. That's just my take on it. All this submissive stuff was always about the woman submitting to the man. But if we're going to speak biblically, the man is also supposed to submit to his wife. So it's not we're not going to pick and choose here about what parts we want to use to our benefit. It's supposed to be a partnership. But yes, we still do want to feel like a man can be a provider, leader, all the things. I want those things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But yeah, Phil didn't say nothing wrong. Now, as far as a religion, nobody seems to be on the same page religiously. So why are these people even pretending like they stood a chance? Um, Phil said that he's doing stand-up comedy, and her sister was like, "Is it financially lucrative?" And he was like, "Right, not right now, because I'm just starting to do it again." Sorry, y'all, I heard a noise. So he was like, "Not right now. I'm just starting to do it again." And she was like, "They was like, what?" So then that goes right back into Phil. What do you do for a living? Is this a side hobby? Because if you want to do that on the side, cool. But what do you do for work? How are you paying your bills? But they didn't really act like him or his answers. And when he got up out of there, they was like, "Oh, good, he's gone. Yeah, we don't like him." And would your daddy like him? And Aries is looking like, no, he would not. Whew. I knew it was over then. Ain't no way. Because even if they are in this moment, I'm thinking if they are to get together, when Phil look back and see that, he going to be like, now, wait a minute. Hold up. So we see Jessica, and of course, she's introducing her cousin, because we right back over there with the cousins of it all. Marie showed up dressed like he works at an ice cream shop, a bowling alley. I don't know what he had on. A mess. Cousin asked how Marie feels about just being a boss. And he was like, "I don't mind. I'm a boss too." A boss of what? We didn't hear about what he did for a living. As a matter of fact, I think they told us when we got introduced to him that he's an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur of what? We know she has a coffee line. We don't know what he do. we don't have a clue. So Mario said he wants to hopefully open another restaurant by the end of the year. Okay, but what you doing today's day? How you getting the money and the funds for that restaurant? What you mean hopefully? What kind of restaurant? So Mario claims that he wants to be married in the next 2 to 3 years. I thought he told Sierra's friends when he met them like a year. Again, the math is off with Mario. So once he leaves, her cousin says she can see them together. I think he gets along better with Jessica's cousin, but I only see a friendship here and nothing more. Finally, we make it to the end. Because this season wasn't giving nothing, and the finale wasn't giving me much. We really ready for the reunion at this point. But we get to see who walks away to the theme song, okay? So shout out to Misha for that one. We get to see who walks across that bridge, or through the forest and trees, or open field. So we start with Phil and Aries, and I felt like they was low key matching a little bit because she had on her red sequins dress, sparkly like New Year's, and he had on some little red in his shirt. So Phil got Aries a special heartfelt gift, a baseball with a heart stitched on it, in honor of her father who passed. And I was like, wow, how thoughtful. And he must have thought that was going to be enough for her to say, I choose you. But no, it was not. I was not surprised when Aries says, I choose me and me only. Like, I got to put me first. It's a no for you. Maybe we could be friends, but not really have a nice life. So she told him to his face, she needs a man she can respect. I said, oof. Yeah, after she said that, Phil was like, nah, yeah, she can choose herself. Bye. Um, I feel like they had potential, but he never did provide clarity on his financial situation. He never provided clarity, and he always got defensive. And if you're starting off like that, it's only going to get worse later. So that's a problem. She never clearly flat out asked him either, though. She should have made it plain so he just could have answered the question. She did not. So they both played a part. But she said, I'm not settling. If it's not what I want, I'd rather be by myself. And I understand that. So Marie meets Jessica at the bridge. They try to act like it was some surprise. We knew it was her. Like, we didn't think Kat was going to be at that bridge. But side note, I didn't like the flowers he picked out. Like, I don't know if he was trying to be different, but I didn't like it. So they choose each other, and then they give a little nice, church hug with no passion, no chemistry, no nothing. But they choose each other. It's given friendship. We'll see if they're together coming to reunion. We have Quentin and Janelle. Quentin says that in this moment he's more concerned with having his person than having children. I hear him, but I don't believe him, because if he ends up being with her knowing that she really doesn't want children, she might want to adopt one, and he wants a biological child, he will resent her later on for not doing so, and he'll go on with somebody else and have those kids. Bringing up her age, I think even when Janelle was younger, she probably still really didn't care about having children. Otherwise, she wouldn't be at this age without them. I don't think it was a top priority for her. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. They choose each other, and then they kiss. And Janelle said it felt so good to finally kiss him. But the streets feel like they've been kissing. So, girl, who you trying to fool? That's what they said, though. So, So, that was a finale. We have the reunion next week. The panel will be on the Bell Perspective TV's channel. She will be back. So we'll be over there to discuss, and we may have a special guest, so stay tuned. Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.